morning. I'm Sue, Central Highlands Homesteading. Today I thought I'd take you guys with us when we were doing our chores and introduce you to our little farm family, all the little critters that make up our life, and those that we love so very much, and they're very, very important to our family. Jim and I are retired from our real, quote-unquote, real world, and our kids have grown and moved out, so our animals are kind of our kids. We take care of them, and they love us in return for that, and we're very, very happy about that. So let's see what's going on here. I think Mr. Jim's starting his chores. Let's get a look-see. There he goes with his little wagon. There's Osa. Osa's our Great Pyrenees. She was born without her tail. She had 7 siblings. They all had tails. Mom and Dad had tails. But Osa didn't have a tail. So we figured there was just too much room, or not enough room in the womb, so something had to go. So she's our polar bear. And the Spanish word for female bear is Osa. So she's our Osa Blanco. So anyway, so there she goes to help her papa feed the horses this morning. This one over here, this is our first equine on the list. This is Mystic. Mystic is technically Jim's horse. She is a registered paint, and she is still learning her business and her job on the farm. Her daddy is going to take her to riding class this morning, so she's going to get that done, and they're going to have a good time because once she gets out and she's saddled, she's a great ride. But she still has some issues on the ground and being handled, so they're going to be working on that today, so that's a good thing. I don't know if you guys can see back here in the corner. He is not locked in, just so you guys might think. He's not penned in there. That's Truffles. He's our Nubian boar goat. He's my buck. That spot there in the corner is just so that the mare doesn't take his food. She is very good about taking his food away from him. So we have created this little corner. He can come in and out as much as he wants. He's got food and water in there, and that gives him his own little space. Isn't that right, Mystic? Yes. Yes, yes. You want yours and everybody else's, don't you? Yes, you do. The next person on our list is Jack. Jack is a little Dartmoor pony. He is pushing 15. He is the first love of my equine life. At least this existence. This time around. I've had other horses in the past, but Jack was the first one we bought when we got our property here in Arizona, and he is my little boy, and I'm hoping to teach him to drive a cart, to pull a cart, and it's been on the list of things to do for a while, but I'm hoping once we get to Oklahoma and our new property that I'll have more time to do that for him. My second love of life is Kui. Kui, her name is Akua Wahine. She, which is Hawaiian for female goddess, I guess. Some of those folks out there who know more about it can let me know. But Kui is a pinto pony. She is only 13 too, so she doesn't quite qualify as a horse. But she's not nearly as small as some ponies, like Jack. Kui is rideable. She and I ride quite often. It's a little short. She's a little short and a little, not a real comfortable ride because she's so small. But she's also in the, going to be taught to drive. She will harness and she will ground drive. I just have to get her a cart. So she is coming along as well. And over here we have Mr. Harley. Mr. Harley is a full-fledged, right off the Bureau of Land Management Mustang. Harley has an associated story. He, hi buddy, he's a sweetheart. But he is a Mustang, and he has never been worked until he came to us. Or at least those who worked with him didn't do a whole lot. So he still has things he's working on. He doesn't,
Come on, bub.
His trust level's coming up. He's getting better about it. He has learned a lot more skills as far as being social. He comes in and out. He's a real integral part of the herd. He's learning manners from some more of the more domesticated horses. He lets us touch him.
3 times on the forehead this morning.
3 times on the forehead. Well, I think we've met our quota for the day. But he's coming along, and he is put together so beautifully. He is a wonderful little horse, and we love him to death. So we are going to keep working with him. And for those of you who don't know, we have a small rescue. Harley was part of our rescue program. We have a YouTube page, which is Happy Tales Equine Rescue, and there's some more video on Harley there. You can find it there. Our next player in our cast of characters is our little cow, Maybe. Maybe is our only cow. She is half Hereford and half Highland. And if you guys have seen our video regarding the Okie Homesteading Expo, we had a little video on Rhett from 100 Acre Highlands Cows. He has purebred Highlands. But our goal once we get out to Oklahoma is to get maybe some friends, some Highland cow friends, and by that time she'll be ready to be bred, and we will probably breed her to a Highland bull. So she is a beautiful, adorable, sweet-natured little cow, and she will probably get some bigger, but she's not quite a year yet. She'll be a year in May, so she will get a little bit bigger, but she is definitely got Highland blood, so she will never be the size of your Jersey cows, of your Angus, things like that. And that's the way we like her, small and cute. Over here we have another rescue. This is Hope. Hope started our whole rescue program. We did not intend to go and rescue a horse. Jim and I had went to the livestock auction as a date night, and we found Hope, and 2 other mares were there. They had come off one of the Native American reservations here in Arizona. We're not sure which reservation they came off of, but she's a little Indian pony, mostly quarter horse. But she had a little foal with her. She was extremely emaciated. Her body score was probably a 1. I'd give it a 2 on a hopeful 2. She had lost her milk. She wasn't able to nurse her baby. They were both very ill, and we were unfortunately lost the foal. But Hope has come a long, long way. She was in high 700s when we got her as far as weight-wise, pounds. And she is now over 1,000 pounds, and she is doing good. In fact, she's almost a little bit on the chubby side. But there was quite a few animals there that night, and we weren't able to take them all. But we got Hope, and she is going to be a delightful ride. She is very, very good-natured, unless you try to take her food from her, because she does have food issues. But if I had been starved to death, practically starved to death, I probably would have food issues too. But she's a lovely, lovely horse. And there is more about Hope also on the Happy Tales Equine Rescue page at Facebook. So you guys can go look for that there. So those are the equine and cattle of our farm. Here comes Lulabelle. Lulabelle is half, her mama was a blue tick, a purebred blue tick, and mama she got messed up with a stray male, and but she has carried a lot of the characteristics from her mama. where some of her siblings apparently have not. But she is a great little dog, and we are so happy to have her. And she has a lot of really great hound dog traits that you would want. She's only 1.5 years, so she's still playful.
Osha's going to eat you.
She's very playful, and sometimes Osa doesn't want to play, but they get along just fine. So, okay, another one of our mammal friends is Violet. Violet is a Nigerian dwarf goat. She and her new son, he arrived this year. We call him Mini-Me because he looks just like her. But he is actually Nubian and Nigerian. He is one of Truffle's little guys. And so I apologize for the chain link, but I do have to keep them in something. So the chain link pen is what we've been using. Anyways, Violet's a sweetie pie. Love her to death. We've had her, 3 or 4 years now. And we're hoping maybe when I get out to Oklahoma, we can find a couple friends for her to have roommates. But until then, we're kind of keeping things on the downside as far as adding any more livestock to our family. But anyway, these two are pretty much our goat herd other than Truffles. And so they're going to get their breakfast, and then Dad will feed them, and they will be much happier. Won't you, Violet?
Morning, kids.
Hey there. How you doing, sweetie pie?
Sweet Violet. Sweeter than all the goaties.
Hi, sweetheart. We love you very much. And your little Mini-Me. Yes, Mini-Me. Or Junior. Sometimes the time I call him Junior. There's your breakfast. We'll leave you to it. And the last bit of farm critters we have is the poultry yard. We have laying hens. Jojo, what are you doing back in there? Can't get this Roo to stay out of here. I'm gonna have to give him. Yes, we can hear you. Anyway, so he needs a pen all by himself for right now, like Rupert over here. This here is Rupert. Rupert is a Brahma, part Brahma, and he is waiting for his own flock. I am getting some new hens for him so that he can have his own little flock. But in the meantime, he has this nice little digs that he lives in. Jojo needs a little pen of his own because he keeps hassling my girls. I apologize for the fencing, but I try to keep it pretty tall so that they stay separated. These here are our retiree flock. Most everyone in here is too old to lay anymore, but they started out as pets. And so this is our retiree pen. There's Norma Ray and Dory and George, Red, Lenny, and Turkey. So they are a retired flock. What you got, Owie? Oh, I just found herself a hole. What's in that hole? Is that a rabbit hole? Yeah, it looks like a rabbit hole or a ground squirrel. These birds over here are my Morans. These are my Morans. And there's also a couple Brahma girls in here. And like I said, I'm going to make a complete Brahma flock once we get out to Oklahoma. Some of you know that we have bought some property in Oklahoma, and we are going to be leaving the Arizona property and moving towards Oklahoma so we can be closer to our family and friends. So that's happening, but in the meantime, we're still wrapping it up here in Arizona. Over here is over here we have my queen duck girl, Daisy, and her daughters. And we're very happy to have them. We love duck egg, and it's a real delicacy here. Let's see if I can get the girls. There's Mama Duck Daisy and her daughters. And these guys are really good layers. We enjoy duck egg, so that's always good. What are you doing back there? How did you get back there? Do you like me to help you get out of there? That would probably be a good thing, huh? Alright, I'll be over there in a second. Okay, well, for whatever reason, I have this hen, and I think she's kind of stuck back here. So we're going to see if we can pull their pen out a little bit and get her to come out. What's up, darling? Huh? You're such a sweetheart. What are you doing back there? Huh? Why don't you come on out? Can you come out? Let's see if we can get her out. What's up, darling? Can you get out? Come on, your leg's not working? Come on, get your butt up. Come on, get your butt up. That girl. Oh, not quite sure why she was under there, but she looks like she's got a little couple boo-boos. I know that's very grown up, very mature wording, isn't it? And she's got some little spots where she hurt herself on the wire. You can see there's a little blood back here, but I think she's gonna be okay. I'll keep an eye on her, come back out and check on her again today. Got a little spot on her chest. Maybe Jim and I will catch her and put some salve on that, because I'd hate to lose her. She's one of my favorites, but I'm not quite sure what that's about. Holy cow, has it been a while since I checked eggs. Look at that. My goodness. I'll have to get out here and do that too. That's what happens when you go on vacation and things get behind schedule. So I'll let Mr. Jim know about her, and he and I will get back out here and fix that spot on her chest. We'll let you guys know how that goes here in a little bit. We'll finish our chores first and our tour, and then we'll come back and take care of her. So there's the farm tour. All our animals have a job. They know within their scope of their creation what their job is. We try to give them the best life they can. We love them very much. They are family for us. And so I hope you enjoyed our little tour and getting to know some of our animal friends, so that you will know when we speak of them who we're talking to or talking about. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. What kind of animals are you raising or hope to raise? Or if you have any questions about raising animals, leave a comment. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good day.